Yes. Now let us we discuss about Tilligan's theorem. Let us we discuss about Tilligan's theorem. Yeah, this Tilligan's theorem is applicable for both linear and non-linear network, because if we see the other electrical theorems, so those are applicable only for linear networks, but it is not like that. It is applicable for both linear and non-linear network. Let us see this Tilligan's theorem with one example. Suppose I have one circuit like this. Yeah, this is very simple circuit which contains one voltage source, one current source and one resistor. So let us assume the value of resistance is 5 ohms, the value of current source is 2 amps, value of voltage source is 10 volts. These three are now connected in parallel. My question is, how much power delivered by the voltage source, and how much power delivered by the current source, and how much power absorbed by the resistor, because the resistor cannot deliver the power. Voltage source, current source can deliver the power. So here if you calculate how much power delivered by the voltage source, and here as three branches are connected in parallel, voltage across each is same. So hence at current source the voltage is 10 volts, at resistor voltage is 10 volts, like this. Now how much current passing through the resistor? We know that voltage across the resistor is 10 volts, resistance value is 5 ohms, then current we can calculate very easily. That is, I is equal to V by R. V is 10 volts, R is 5 amps. So therefore 10 by 5 is equal to 2 amps. Yes, here 2 amps is coming like this and 2 amps is going like this. Now let us consider this is one node. That is one node. Then how much current passing through the 10 volts? Yes, let it be, this is capital I, or whatever it is. You can take this direction also. In any direction you can take. So if I apply the KCL at this node, what is the equation? Incoming currents is equal to outgoing currents. That is, I plus 2 is equal to 2. At this node, incoming currents are I and 2, outgoing current is 2. So hence 2 get cancelled. Therefore I is equal to 0. Now how much power delivered by the voltage source? This is voltage source, 10 volts, and here current I is equal to 0. If current I is equal to 0, then how much power? P is equal to VI. So that is 10 into 0. This is 0 watts. So hence in this circuit the voltage source delivers 0 power. Okay. Now let us consider the current source. The current source is there like this. This is 2 amps minus plus 10 volts. So now how much power delivered by the current source? So here when the potential terminals of the current source is like this, that is, the direction indicates positive and tail of the current indicates the negative, then power delivered by the current source is positive. Otherwise power delivered by the current source is negative. So hence P is equal to VI. That is 10 into 2. This is equal to 20 watts. Okay, and similarly resistor is there, or 5 ohms. Now how much power? So here the resistor cannot deliver the power, it can absorb the power. So hence power absorbed, let it be power delivered by current source. This is power delivered by voltage source. Okay, power absorbed is equal to I square R. So here I is 2 amps. This is 2 square into 5. 4 into 5, 20 watts. Okay, so now let us draw one table. Yes, power delivered by voltage source, power delivered by current source, power absorbed by resistor. First circuit, this circuit. So in the circuit, this is 0 and here it is 20. This is also 20. This is also 20. Okay, so now let me consider, let me change these values. So I am not changing much, just I am changing the value of the resistor only. Yeah, this is 10 volts and here it is 2 amps and here it is, let it be 10 ohms. Thus now also we know that these 3 branches are connected in parallel. So hence voltage across each branch is same. 10 volts. Here also 10 volts. Now how much current passing through the resistor? In this case the current passing through the resistor is V by R. V by R in the sense 10 by 10. This is 1 ampere. So here it is 2 amps. So if it is 1 ampere, then this must be another 1 ampere. So then only it will be satisfied. So now let me find this value I. So now if you apply the KCL at this node, incoming currents is equal to outgoing currents. 2 is equal to I plus 1. Therefore I is equal to 2 minus 1 is equal to 1 amps. So now how much power absorbed or delivered by the voltage source? Voltage source is like this. It is 10 volts, but the current is flowing here towards the voltage source, 1 ampere. If the current flows towards the voltage source, then the power delivered by the voltage source is negative. This is minus 10 into 1. This is minus 10 watts. Okay. Now power delivered by the current source, there is no change in that. So here it is plus minus 10 volts. The value of current source is 2 amps and power delivered by current source is equal to 10 into 2. This is equal to 20 watts. Now let us consider the power absorbed by the resistor. Power absorbed by the resistor. This value is 10 ohms and the current flowing through the 10 ohms is 1 ampere. So hence power absorbed is equal to I square R. I in the sense 1 ampere. 1 square into 10. Hence it is 10 watts. Okay. Now we substitute these values here. Case 2. Yes, here power delivered by the voltage source is minus 10. Power delivered by the current source is 20. Power absorbed by the resistor is 10. Okay. Now let me take one more network. In this network, again the value of resistance is changed. This is 10 volts as it is, current source as it is 2 amps, but the value of resistance is 1 ohm. Value of resistance is 1 ohm. So here how much current passing through the resistor? This is as 3 branches are connected in parallel, voltage across each branch is same, hence current passing through the resistor is I is equal to V by R. V by R in the sense V is 10, R is equal to 1. Therefore, 10 by 1 is 10 amperes. Okay, so now let it be, this is plus minus 10 volts. So if it is 10 amps, here the current is 2 amps, then let it be the direction of current is changed, because the much current is there in this branch. 10 amps is there, it is 2 amps, let it be, this is capital I. If we apply KCL here, incoming currents is equal to outgoing currents. I plus 2 is equal to 10, hence I is equal to 8 amperes. Okay, now how much power delivered by the voltage source? How much power delivered by the voltage source? Yeah, this is voltage source, but here the voltage source is delivering the 8 amps. The direction of current is like this. This is 10 volts. Now how much power in the sense? When the direction of current is away from the voltage source, then you need to take the power delivered as positive. Yeah, here you can observe the 3 cases. First one is when there is no current in the voltage source, power delivered is 0. Second case is when current is towards the voltage source, then power delivered is minus. And third case is when when the direction of current is away from the voltage source, so then power delivered is positive. So therefore it is 10 into 8, 80 watts. And there is no change in the current source, that is the power delivered by the current source. 10 volts, 2 amps, plus minus, hence power delivered by current source is equal to 20 watts. The resistor, it is changed. The current is 10 amps, 1 ohm. The power absorbed is equal to I square R, 100 watts. Okay, now let me substitute here. Power delivered by the voltage source here is 80 watts. Power delivered by the current source is 20 watts. Power absorbed by the resistor is 100 watts. Okay, now let us find the total power. Okay, first let us first calculate power delivered, then power absorbed. Total power delivered, and this is power absorbed. Total power delivered, power absorbed. In the first case, total power delivered is 0 plus 20. This is 20. Total power absorbed is 20 only. Next, in second case, total power delivered is minus 10 plus 20, 10. Power absorbed is 10 only. And in this third case, total power delivered is 80 plus 20, 100. And here power absorbed is 100. So now from this table, what you can say? This is the conclusion. That is, in any network, power delivered is equal to power absorbed. Who delivered the power? The source delivered the power. The source may be either voltage source or current source. Either voltage source or current source. And power absorbed is the resistor. So hence what you can conclude in the sense, in any network, the power delivered by the voltage source or current source is equal to power absorbed by the resistor or power absorbed by the load. Or you can also conclude like this: in any network, algebraic sum of the powers is equal to 0. So this is the statement of Telegun's theorem. Yes, what is the statement of Telegun's theorem? In any linear or non-linear network, algebraic sum of the powers is equal to 0. Or you can also say that is the sum of power delivered is equal to sum of power absorbed. Okay, yeah, this is the Telegun's theorem. Okay, you can apply the Telegun's theorem to the any network. Yes, thank you for watching this. keep on watching this. If you have any doubts, just you post to my mail id. As I told you in my previous videos, my mail id is iljbakhtsingh@gmail.com. And always you are welcome to post your comments. And if you like this video, so try to subscribe this and wait for the other video. So in the next video I want to tell about compensation theorem. Thank you for watching this video.